Please know and apply your knowledge on Ohm's law when venturing into rebuilding or producing your own coils.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of Codename Wired. I'm one of your hosts, Duchess, with obviously Jay, aka Clown Vapes, KVTV, and Cloud Cartel UK. Obviously, you guys all know him. He's the guy that got beat out by Proper Coils in the e-cig awards. Just want you guys to know that.
And he beat you out, so I don't know, bro.
Outside of that, planned shit out, and then magically Adam decided to come through like a hero about 12 hours ago and was like, "This is what we're doing." So, you know,
mate, it's been a rough couple of weeks. I can tell you that. It's been a long couple of weeks, but we're here. We're here and we're doing good.
So, welcome back to season 3. This is how we start things.
I'm surprised you're not wrapped in the blanket instead of just hanging it on the door.
Oh, fuck. I've only just noticed that.
How do you miss that?
That is huge.
Yeah, it's a giant ass fleece blanket. I actually have wrapped myself in it, and it's quite comfortable, and it's super fuzzy.
So if you would like a blanket with my face on it.
It's a one of one, so you can't get one.
Oh, you can't get one?
No.
We could ask Anthony. Anthony, you're in chat. Come on.
That is a good blanket. So, how's everyone been? What have you been up to since the last time we saw you?
Nothing.
Which one?
Same.
Jay, what have you been doing?
Oh, dude. So I did a bunch of 27 gauge coils and I got real lazy on the wrapping portion of it. So I've had like a whole grip of sticks just sitting at a table in the living room, and I finally got through it.
Bloody hell.
So even this morning I told my son, I need to finish this, dude. It's been sitting around for too long.
That's the problem. This is exactly what I did with the last expo. You just build it and you leave the sticks. And then you just look at a man and the sticks like, oh, what's that? And you don't realize how, well, I suppose you use the drill, don't you, to do it?
Yeah. It's a lot quicker, and I'm still being lazy about it.
Yeah. You're happy for like the first 10, 15 single coils. And after that, you're like,
dude, I keep it on like the full stick and I just go at it and then cut it, do it again, cut it.
See, I cut them to singles.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's extra time wasted right there.
Yeah. The problem with doing that though, like I don't know if KVTV has this problem, but at least with mine, right? Because I have one for my drill too to wrap my coils. But is it if you go too quickly though, like and there's twists, like too much of a twist?
I untwist them beforehand.
I have to untwist them. I don't. If there's too much of a twist, then it fucks up the coil. And then it's just
I don't mess it up completely. I have to undo them, but that's also, I've been doing this too long. It's just an old habit I can't break. Because I know you demonstrated a while back that you don't have to take the twist off and it'll still coil up nice if you do it by hand.
Yeah, if you're doing it by hand, but on a drill,
it's a habit I can't break. I've tried doing that and it feels weird and wrong to me, so I just can't break that habit.
See, that's why I like doing. When I cut off the single coil amount, you can just get like 2 nylons, one on each side, and just twist it, and it straightens up straight away. Really, so you just go through them before you wrap them. Because I don't know how Duchess does it, but if I try and wrap with any sort of twist, because I hand wrap, it always somehow manages to get like the little gap.
That's because your twists are probably too tight.
Probably. So yeah, that's why I always have to straighten mine out. I can't not have them.
Because if you have a loose enough twist, they'll wrap perfectly by hand. It's really cool, but I just can't break that habit.
Yeah, no, I have to straighten all mine out.
Don't have one on my desk.
What else you been up to, Jay?
Mixing, doing things, just hanging out. Been on vacation all week, and I was gonna do more coil building because I started wanting to fill the 30 gauge jar because I filled up the MTL jar, and I still hate 32 gauge, by the way. That's just never gonna go away. I don't mind doing them for folks because somebody asked me for some, but I was like, oh, I don't have enough in the jar. I guess we'll do some. And the whole time I was like, I fucking hate my life so much right now. But and beyond that, I've been doing other projects. You know what other things I'm into nowadays. But yeah, I put out a video for that, so I'm hoping it gets some good reception.
Duchess?
Nothing.
Like you said, he said fuck off.
You must have been doing something.
No, literally nothing.
You're not building, have you not sorted out your website or anything like that yet?
No, because I gotta pay the fucking state for my license.
Still fucking about with that?
Still fucking you over?
Huh?
They still fucking you over?
No, it's just that I haven't had the money.
Cool.
It's quite a bit of money to pay the state and then wait another fucking like 6 weeks for a decision. So.
Oh shit! So you have to pay and wait for approval, even if you pay.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I didn't know it worked like that out there.
Yeah, dude, it's like getting a visa, bro. You pay for it just for the UK to be like, "Fuck you, bro, go home."
Oh shit! I didn't know it was like that over there. That's how the businesses work.
I'm not moving to New York, that's for sure.
So is that just New York?
Yeah, because here in Texas, dude, I filled out an application. Within 2 weeks, I got my license, like in the mail, like a physical, like paper license.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
so it's just a waiting game until you get. Have you been building at all?
I mean, for personal reasons and for like friends on the side, like I'm not gonna show off the bags, but there's probably about a half of one of those giant ass like freezer bags, like just full of fucking coil containers and shit.
Dude, that's awesome. A fucking
like,
freezer bag. That's the gallon bag, isn't it?
Yeah, those big ass fucking ones that you can put like 3 fat ass pieces of chicken in, dude. Yeah, dude, one of those. There's like that's just like half full because I told Logan I'm supposed to go down to his house this weekend.
He's letting you back in his house.
Well, we haven't been able to do Christmas yet, and I have Christmas presents still for the kids up in my closet. And so things have just been real like fucked up with like the weather, and then like I was supposed to go down around Christmas, and then we got that real bad fucking blizzard, and then we were on a no drive ban for a whole week.
Oh yeah, shit.
And then it was just everything's just kind of been fucked, and so like I told him I was going to come down, but I haven't like been able to build him anything since I'm not at his house anymore, and he lives like 45 minutes away, right? And so I haven't been able to like really actually like get him any coils and shit. So I told him when I come down, I'm just going to bring you a metric fuck ton, so I know that you've got.
That's a good measurement as well.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to hear you complain that you're ever out of coils, bro. Like ever.
But don't you? So, but have you found that you've enjoyed it a little bit more building for like friends and yourself rather than and you have to build like 200 pairs of coils?
Yeah. So, like for example. Like I have these boxes, right? These boxes have 50 pairs each in them, right? And so like there's a shit ton of fucking like coils, right? I have like 4 of these full as of right now, just for Will alone, right? And so it's just like there is a big difference between building for yourself and building for like friends, just like on the side, and be like, oh, you need coils, here, let me help you out. No, by any means, I want to disclaimer this. I do not give away free product to anyone, like at all. All right. Outside of a very select few of people, because they have done so much for me that this is just kind of my way of being able to give back to them. Like Logan, that dude has got a ticket for a lifetime supply of fucking coils whenever the fuck he wants them, right? Because when I moved to New York and I needed a place to go, he said, I've got a spare room, come to my house, right? And so like I stayed at his house for like, I don't know, 5-6 months. You know
Shit, is
what
that
I
how
mean?
long you
Like
were there for?
just to get back on my feet. So like for people like that, like that's a whole different thing. But if you fucking send me a message on Instagram or on Discord and you're like, hey bro, can you hook it up? Fuck you. All right. Go away. I don't give away free product at all. Don't ask.
Oh,
Just want you to know
yeah.
that. But there is a
it's
clear
nice
difference, and I do enjoy it more when it's like on a lower scale, and it's just like, oh well, let me take the time to, you know, bang out this real quick like 60 pairs, right? But that's 60 out of like everything that I make, right? So it's
Yeah.
like little spurts of like things like, oh well, I only need like, you know, 12 pairs of 26s, which is easy, especially when you're doing like a 6-foot run. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Face News
Versus
wants you
like,
to hook him up.
nah, that's not gonna happen, especially because I don't support California. You're welcome. But I mean, outside of that, like when it's like in little spurts, like I do actually tend to enjoy it more than when it's like an obligation. And it's like, well, I have to get like 50 pairs done, and I've got a day and a half to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. It brings the fun back. And do you know what? I completely agree with you. Because recently, because obviously I'm now an indoor dog. I'm now building inside. I now sometimes sit here and just build for me. And it's quite nice just sit there and build like even like 2 pairs. Just something I want to start doing. And just build myself a couple of nice pairs rather than, as you said, Duchess, oh look, we need like 50. I need 50 pairs of 26 aliens, and you're like, oh shit. And by the time you get halfway through
because then your mental like gets to you, and you're just like, I don't know if I have the capacity to do this right now.
Or even if you get like a wild hair up your ass, where you're like, you don't want to build some stitched aliens right now. That's fun.
Yeah.
But when you're doing it, like I walked in on the conversation, I had to take care of something real quick. But yeah, it's the whole thing of like, if you're being told to do these things, it becomes more of a hassle. Or you're like, yeah, every distraction becomes a more priority than actually having to do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's
like I'm still trying to get through like One Piece, you know what I mean? And it's like I'm only at episode 350 out of 1200, and it's like, bro,
I stopped at 500.
I now have to sit around and fucking spend time building like fucking 700 pairs of fucking coils. You know how many episodes of One Piece I could get through in that time? Holy shit, dude.
You know how many TV series I've finished while building?
Do you know, I've started learning building with stuff because obviously having to have the TV on for the little one. So I
building the Coco Melon.
Coco Melon and Miss Rachel.
You guys were talking about having fun with wire. So a couple years back when I was learning to make Claptons, my mother-in-law asked me if I could like get some jeweler's wire and build her something. And then I found the spool that I had left over.
Oh, and wow.
I'm seriously considering getting like a different color and doing some what is it, braided coils.
That would look cool.
Uh-huh.
Don't vape them though.
Oh yeah, of course. Come on. More like big enough to make like a bracelet or something.
That would be really cool. I've seen quite a few people started doing that now.
Oh yeah, they sell like wire art for bracelets.
I saw a really like intricate one not that long ago, and it looked really cool. I was like, not for me. Braided is too ragey for me. But what have I been up to before we get into?
Before you get into that, though, Anthony Ramella mentioned it, so I want you guys to know I did get the brand new Anthony Ramella glasses, new and improved. They come in a fucking zipper case now, and shit's gonna fall out because I've already taken them apart. But yeah, dude.
Oh damn!
Fancy,
bro. They come in a fucking zipper case now.
Oh, But yeah, new for me, not really much. New cameras. What have I been up to? Building coils, trying to get the backstop back up, working on a load of new stuff. Took up some new hobbies. That was quite fun. Realized that, I don't know if you guys do this, but you get on the Instagram and things pop up and you go, I could do that. It looks fucking easy. And then you get the bits for it and you realize it really isn't that easy. So I'm now going to have to work on it. Yeah, exactly.
I can do that.
I haven't been on Instagram for any of that, except the only thing I do on Instagram is I doom scroll and I watch fucking dad joke videos all day.
He could do dad jokes.
So I started leather work because I saw someone make a wallet and I was like, I could do that. That looks piss easy.
Leather
Got all the shit and realized that it's really not that easy. But I'm going to work at it because I want to make my own wallet.
Here in a year, I want a full leather armor suit.
Armor suit? Or one of those.
Have you ever seen those? No. They're like full on dragon leather armor suits. You're gonna have to make me one here in a year.
You know who you should ask if you're gonna be making wallets, bro? It's not the same thing, but Lee, not the rear Gerard Butler, used to make like leather holsters, I think, for handguns and stuff. He may be able to give you some pointers for like.
Yeah, I'll have to hit him up about that.
Like for like moldings and stitches and stuff.
Yeah, I would definitely give him a hit up because I was watching them make these really cool wallets, and I've just spent like 30 quid on a wallet, and I was like, well, if I can make my own, I'll save a bit of money. And plus, it looked really easy, but it probably isn't. And I got all the instruments. And what's that?
I like how we're talking about Adam here. Anytime he says it looks easy, that's when he rage quits. That's how we ended up with bad braided coils and fucking hedgehogs and shit.
And shitty 10-core fucking aliens.
Do you know, I saw a really cool picture on Instagram of someone that done like a really nice, perfect 10-core alien. And I was like, I might give that a go again. Then I watched back the episode and I was like, no. The look on my face on that episode when we were showing off, I was like, I don't think it's a good idea.
No.
But yeah, so apart from that, that's pretty much me. I haven't really been doing very much. Been taking it nice and easy. It looks like Sloan is cringing whilst giving that back. Oh, it looks like I'm kissing the back of your head.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Like it's freshly shaved and it's clean. I took a shower earlier.
Anthony wants a leather holder for his fleshlight.
Check your DMs. I sent you the armor suit I want.
Oh, let's have a look.
Oh
God.
Anthony needs to send you guys these because these are literally the greatest.
I do kind of need new ones because my old ones are so deteriorated.
Listen. Okay, so first off, they have like a little silicone tipped fucking button on top now, and it's got two separate. Look at you can see it. It's got two separate fucking like brightnesses. If you click the light on top of it, it's now USB chargeable. We don't have to have batteries.
Ooh,
that's really fancy.
Oddly enough, I see Adam setting his head on fire.
So do I.
I could make a fun life.
He's sitting there, and then you just see.
Oh, look, what's that guy out of Batman? Is it Two-Face?
Yeah, Harvey Dent.
Oh. All right. So we might as well get into it. What are you guys vaping on?
All right, I'll start.
Stuff.
I have the Nightmare. This thing will focus on the Triple X. Okay. Will I focus? There you go. Look at that. Pretty.
Oh.
And that I have a mix that I did for this week's show. It was like an eggnog Thai tea or chai tea bread thing. I don't know. It was just random shit I put together. It's fine. I'm not like the world's biggest fan of it, but still. Then I got the Squirida on the, what was this? The Scepter.
The Scepter.
And in that, I got a clone that I've been working on that I finally got. And I still need to send it to Sifu, see his thoughts on it, because he hates this liquid. And if he likes it, that means it's better. And if he thinks it tastes exactly the same, then I still did a good job. So either way, I win. And then lastly, I got the Pulse 0.5. And in that, I have a yam cheesecake.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that's me.
What about this?
Rocking the Nightmare 25 on a box mod. Not opposed to box mods, just as long as the button is fucking flush. So fuck you, goddamn Hexon. Just saying. Stupid fucking nipple button. That's bullshit. On the inside, I got a fresh pair of 26s because I decided I didn't want to re-brick it. And then in hindsight, I spent more energy actually fucking rebuilding or reinstalling coils than just putting new cotton in. So, you know, that's the thing. And some Duchess fun cheesecake on the inside.
Oh, nice. I am on the Nightmare 25 on the 1111. Inside that is a bit of strawberry something. Got the Type 2 on the Aria. And inside that, got some Black Best. And then we got the old Stubby. And inside that, we got some Homeboy Mango. That's me done. I've been enjoying them, really, to be honest. I'm quite enjoying that Type 2. It was the fucking oddest thing to wick, though.
Yeah, I haven't re-wicked mine in forever.
I mean,
so
here's the thing with the Type 2, because I also have one as well. It's fine. It's good. It's not great. It's not amazing. It's fine. Like, it works.
I'll be honest, I'm not a tank guy to begin with, so...
I've got that better fucking tanks, honestly. Like,
so I got the Fatality M25, the remastered one. That for the first time, about 2-3 weeks ago, I got that, and I'm really enjoying that one.
That one's nice.
This is a nice one, but this Type 2, I was really surprised trying to wick it because I didn't watch any videos beforehand, and I got so fucking confused and watched the video, and then it's all this troll thing, and then shove it. So I done a mixture of both, and I was like, this ain't gonna freaking work. And it's been working fine. Done 150 mils of liquid through it, and it's still going quite nicely. So it's a nice little RTA, sorry.
Yeah.
But no issues with that.
So we got a couple questions in chat we should probably address. So, well, there's that one. I think you could go through that one since it's addressed to you.
What was the cost? Bargain bins. Go all the big names of the UK shops. You can get such good deals. Just keep looking through them. There's a good deal 2 for 1. Just grab 2 bottles what you normally spend and get another one. Hardware, I'd say if you're happy with the stuff you got, you can get the same thing cheaper. Get a backup because you can get some cheap shit. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Cost of living, it's not really going to be going up too much because it just means there's going to be more sales. So you'll find that you will probably spend the same amount of money and get a little bit more for it. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Or start mixing your own. Or if you want to go down Dark Star route and buy like the 500ml bottles with concentrates, that'll last you forever if you want to go down that route. But you're not guaranteed it's going to be any good. So just carry on getting what you like and just see if you can find it in the sale. Yeah. That's what I've been doing.
If you do end up mixing... Sorry, go ahead.
Go on.
I was going to say, if you do end up mixing up your own liquid, then check out Mixing It Up every Tuesday over on KVTV's channel. You can also watch, if you're looking for like a particular like flavor or anything like that, and you're looking for some like pointers on that like specific flavor, right? Like you're looking for, let's say, like a butter flavor or like a black currant or whatever the situation is. You can always on YouTube, you can just type in the search bar, type in noted black currant or whatever flavor you're looking for, and noted should have some information on that flavor, and they'll go through like all the manufacturers between like Flavor West and like Flavor Art, SSA, VSO, etc. And then they'll give you like what they liked, what they didn't like as far as the flavor, and how to go ahead and mix that up. So just some pointers.
That's a good bit. That's good because especially because I know Connors wants to get into mixing, and if you go to like, we have something called We Make Me Vape, which is just got all the concentrates on it you can buy from the shop. You type in strawberry, there's like 101 different types of strawberries.
Yeah,
about 12 different people. So that's probably going to help you pick the right one that you need.
Yeah, the Noted show is on the DIY or Die channel. So if you're looking for it, that's the channel you're actually looking for. But again, you could just type in Noted, like black currant or whatever flavor you're looking for in the search bar on YouTube, and it'll pop up for you. And they've got hundreds and hundreds of episodes, man. They've been doing it for years. So, they'll have some pointers for it. We did have another question in chat before we get into like main topic of what we're going to be doing going forward, just as us three personally. So the question was from Tim B. At the start of the show. I actually did catch this, so I'm sorry we didn't ignore you, Tim. We were just like kind of moving on with things. His question says, what is your what is your three persons, probably personal best, wire gauges for an easy full flavor RVA? 36 gauge Clapton and a 46 gauge. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That's fucking ridiculous.
Here's the thing, like, it's a really complicated question because it falls into what are you going for? First of all, MTL, what is it? Restricted lung. There's so many factors that fall into that. And personally, I like 30 gauge cores for like a nice restricted lung at like a 0.5, but everybody's weird and different on that.
I would go for a 27 in a 36. 5 wraps on an RDA. Oh, would say RBA.
Yeah, and an RBA, and that's what makes it a little catchy.
RBA.
Also, is it a single or a dual coil? Because there are some dual coil RBAs out there.
So you could even go for like a 30-38 3-core alien.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
Well, and if it's a dual coil deck, it also depends on like what ohms you're going for, like Jay was saying, right? It's a little bit hard to like narrow it down because it comes down to personal preference. Like, what exactly are you looking for? I mean, we can make suggestions all day long, but at the end of the day, it's what you're going to be using and it's what you're going to like. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's kind of hard to narrow it down. If I'm using anything like small, like a 22 millimeter Addy, or like an RBA or something, personally, I'm gonna probably go with like a 30 or a 32 gauge, just because obviously I want to make sure that coil is still big enough or still small enough for me to get in there, but it's not too small. So it still has enough like surface area for like vapor production. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of weird. It also depends on what kind of wire you want to use. Are you using NI80? Are we using stainless steel? Are we using Kanthal, titanium? Fucking, it kind of just depends.
No, yeah. I mean, it is personal preference because I see a lot of people, especially on regulated, run a 0.2, and I personally don't get it. But I mean, to each his own.
Yeah, I know.
What you use.
Yeah, I know, and I'm sorry. I know that doesn't really answer your question, right? But
Gives you
I
ideas.
mean, if you wanna specify, you can always ask us in the chat, like kind of what you're going for, and we may be able to narrow it down from there.
It's like with the stubby. I put a 30, 38 in there, thinking, oh, it's a smallish deck. I've just dumped a 26, 36, 3 mil 5 wrap in there, and it's working a lot better.
Yeah.
So
See, I put a 29 gauge in mine.
yeah, I just felt it was a bit too small, so I went as big as I thought that I could, and 0.22 running nicely.
Okay.
You get better flavour than on the smaller one, but on other RBAs, like I couldn't run that at all on it.
Yeah. See, I put a 29 gauge 2.5 in mine, at about 0.34, right? And I mean, it's fine. The problem is that mine just doesn't wick like at all, like at all. Like I've even had frames like in Zoom like help me re-wick it, and like it started wicking when I had like a full tank, and it was just chugging along, and it was perfect. And I was like, oh sweet, it's actually fucking working for once. And then I got about halfway through that tank, and it stopped wicking all over again. And I was like, I don't know what this is doing. So I don't think I think it's my cables. I don't think it's my wicking. I think my cables are fucked.
I think you get a spare pack in there, don't you? Have you tried the other pack?
Mm-hmm. I think I just got defective fucking cables, so it's fine. I could just buy another one and fucking give that one a fucking try, and if it works, then it works. If not, well then I have 2 useless fucking tall ass RBA tanks that I can never fucking use.
I do like the size of the tank underneath. It is a nice
Yeah,
size.
dude, because it's fantastic, right? Because like when I'm at work, instead of like having to drip all fucking day, like, which isn't really an issue, right? Because it's quiet. You know what I mean? I'm just sitting there on the fucking phone all day. I could drip. It's not an issue, but
Yeah.
having to like sometimes like I'll get caught up in conversation with doing my job and like focused, right? And then I'll forget that I didn't drip. And I've done it a couple of times where I get that dry hit and I'm like, oh fuck, no, not ready.
Yeah, I think I might be starting to use the stubby for work because it's so nice, and it's just a nice size as well. Even though I've got little hands, it fits quite nicely in there.
Yeah, you got little baby Trump hands, bro.
Baby Trump.
I don't know. I mean, I guess.
Oh. Have we got any more questions in chat?
Yeah, Seamus wants to know if you can send him some super good.
Hit me up afterwards.
Let's see. Is there anything else? Sorry, Anthony, I'm not spending your money. I'm just saying these new ones, dude. Those new fucking glasses, primo, bad. Fucking
Dude,
primo.
Connor Smith, if you want to get into like DIY mixing, hit us up. And I feel like even in the UK, you probably get a lot more stuff than we can here in the US at this point in time.
Yeah.
There's
I just don't know what the nicotine like prices look like in your area.
Yeah.
Just because obviously it's not in the UK. I know in America, I mean, if you get it from like New Nicotine or something for like a 500 mil, you're gonna probably pay. I mean, depending on shipping, you're probably gonna pay like at least $80 for a 500 mil.
Yeah, I don't know about big bottles of nicotine in the UK. All I know is about the little 10 mil ones you can get.
Yeah, the little nip shots for your short pills.
Yeah. I'm not sure about the big ones, but is Chef's Flavor still about?
No,
I think they shut down. You might be able to check Noms though. Noms might be able.
They might have some backstock on that.
Yeah.
Okay. 100 mils for a tenner. 3G base. That's not bad.
That's not bad. Because honestly, like especially like at a 72, you're probably adding like about like in a 60 mil, you're adding about maybe a little over 2 mils. And it'll go a long way in all reality. Because I like stocked up when the Nicopolis happened. And I've only torn through one bottle, and that's with sales and what I do with the show included. So
that's not bad at all. So it will last you a while.
And the bottle that I finished was one that I had already started prior to that. So
yeah, because I mean, you gotta think, so like for a 500 ml bottle, right? Like per 60 ml, he's probably only adding like 8 drops of nicotine to it.
No, well, I mean, it's a 72 milligrams, so it would be a little bit more than that.
Well, I'm saying for you.
Oh yeah, for me, because I bought the 250 milligram. I went full out just because I didn't.
Yeah, but even then, it's still gonna
easy.
last a while. Like you're only adding like 6-8 drops of fucking nicotine for 3 milligram, and then go about your day.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than that, but still, yeah.
Yeah, give or take, obviously. Like
yeah.
Cool. Right. Should we have a quick, as we're halfway through, should we have a quick commercial break?
Yeah. Well, we should, so Anthony can get some revenue for spending money on Duchess's glasses.
Yeah. Cool. That was Wing Squad. What are you giggling about?
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. So that was Oink Squad. You can go follow them over on IG. I think it's Oink Squad. Everything is spelled out. OinkSquad.com over on IG. Or you can go support Anthony directly at I'm_Anthony on IG. You can also head over to OinkSquad.com on your browser of choice. If you're not using Safari, what are you doing? Outside of that, go show him some love, because he always shows us some love. That, and he needs money, so he can send these 2 fucking brand new fucking Anthony Romella glasses. So
mine is still going strong. I'm good.
Yeah, you need the updated ones, bro. They're amazing. Listen, they have USB charging now.
I know that it's very fancy. I'll stick to me watch batteries.
It's super posh. But yeah, go show Anthony some love. He's got a merchandise for all kinds of different shows. This is actually on me. This is my fault. I told Anthony I was going to talk to him about it, and then I forgot to talk to him about it. But we should be having some Codename Wired stuff come up soon as well for any sort of like merchandise. But I know that he does mixing it up, and he does Showtime podcasts and like the Green Room. And if you want this lovely fleece blanket on a giant ass coffee mug, bro, you could go get it over at.
You get the fleece blanket on a mug?
No, I'm saying like the photo itself. Like if you want this wonderful, amazing face on a coffee mug, go to winksquad.com.
Wait, so are the new Romella glasses called Posh Romellas?
Oh, there you go.
Anthony's hating us so much right now.
Yeah, he is.
You already hated that we made that a thing.
Yeah,
like, seriously, we see it on other shows now that we're not involved in any way. Yeah, I got my Romella glasses.
I told you I was watching some English guy on Instagram build. I don't even know the dude, and he got some Romella glasses on. I was like, how the fuck do you know that? So the words got out, which I like. I like that it's got around.
Yeah,
dude, we created a meme for vaping that wasn't negative.
Oh, it's all good.
They are super handy though. So if you need some glasses, then hit up Anthony. I'm pretty sure he can give you some direction as to where to find the exact ones that he sends us.
See, I think he should get his own ones and get Romella glasses on the side and sell them from winksquad.com.
Dude. Yeah.
Dude.
Have a little picky on the front.
Yeah, dude. That would be
There
cool.
you go. There you go, Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony.
Yeah, who's Atney?
Oi, Anthony.
There
Anthony
you go.
Ramella. I can't do it. It's these gnashes getting in the way, so I can't do it.
It's like when Scots add extra syllables to random words.
Right. So I think it's well, it's not really main topic, but what we're on here to talk about. As you can see, we've got a bit of a new format going. We've got some $1 million ideas. No. We're gonna just cut things up a little bit. We've added a couple more bumpers that you'll be seeing in a bit. There will be some more shit added from my side, so I will be adding some more little bits and pieces to bring it up. But if you guys want anything from the show, you know where to email us or to get hold of us on Instagram, and we can make it happen.
Or you can just DM us on Discord. We do have a Discord.
Oh, let me get the link for the Discord, and I'll throw it in. Come join our Discord. We have a good time.
Yeah,
copy.
We literally never use it ever.
We use every other Discord we're in, but our own.
Yeah, that's our that's the Discord. But yeah, this is a new year, so I'm gonna be a lot more organized. So yeah, hopefully things will run a little bit smoothly.
He says that now.
Yeah, I've had a rough couple of weeks.
Listen, here's the thing: we can't believe you. You're also the same guy that said, "Oh, I'm never doing this and this and this because I'm going to put my foot down when I have a kid." And now look at you. So that's all
there when
out.
he was.
That's
when his
all
wife was
out
outing him out for
window.
buying him a new toy recently.
Yeah, dude. I've been sitting here the whole time, like even behind the scenes with my camera off, just listening. Like I heard T. Also, thanks for the Christmas card.
T. Dutch says thank you for the Christmas card. Has your one turned up, Jay?
Do what?
Has yours one turned up yet?
I don't know. I need to check the mail.
They were sent in like November.
Oh, then no.
That'll probably be flying into you soon. Yeah, so I buy him a present every time I go out. It's what I do now, apparently.
Mister, I'm never gonna get him toys.
Yeah.
Okay. The other day, yesterday, my son stepped on wire, and he's like, "Oh," and I was like, "It's okay. I stepped on Legos. We're even now, dude." And he's like, "Fair."
I've got to be careful with wire now, being inside in the little one. I've never been so cautious, but I must say, and I'm going to jinx the shit out of this. So next time you see me, I might be like missing a limb. But since building inside, I haven't actually hurt myself. There's been no blood, no cuts. So I think I'm on a roll.
I think it's because you actually had to be more conscientious, like about what you're actually doing. So
yeah. I think that's probably
whereas like in the garage, you were just reckless and you're like, fuck it, just go to town.
Yeah.
And then it floods and it cleans out the floor for him. So, you know.
But I gotta be honest, I now know why Duchess likes building inside. And you like building inside. It's bloody lovely, I'll tell you that much. Come down in my pants in the morning, get me coffee. Could sit down in the warm. Do some decors. I don't have to put like 5 layers on and dodge the leaks and the spiders and shit. Because that got old relatively quickly.
It doesn't get cold there though.
Tell me, it has been cold. Obviously, we haven't had your blizzards.
It doesn't get cold there. I build with the window open.
No, definitely not. Yeah, so we will be. Are we going to be doing some challenges coming into the new show?
No.
Are we going to be doing some more tutorials?
I mean, Jay and I can give you challenges, but you're not allowed to give us challenges.
I still think we need to do the peanut butter sandwich challenge, where we give Sloan instructions on how to make a coil, and he has to follow it word by word without straying to what he knows how it's done.
Yeah.
I think that
I'm
would
up
be
for that.
great.
That
I'm
would
up
be
for
a
that.
fantastic idea.
Well, because I've now got the new camera, so I can just do it here. I don't have to go anywhere. So we can get that to work out. We'll work that one out. But I came up with a bit of an idea, and it's hopefully we are still going to be here at the end of the year, and the UK hasn't been bombed or shit like that, or none of us die. But I thought we would come up with 3 things each that by the end of this season we would have nailed. So I thought I'd send it out to you guys. What are your 3 things do you want to put down that you would like to do that you want to be able to nail by the end of the season?
I honestly thought about this, and I still don't know.
I'm going to go off the bat Staggertons. I want to be able to nail this. Staggertons. So I'm going to throw Staggertons in there, and then I'm going to push it to micro Staggertons for a like Boro Staggertons. So I think that they will work quite nice. And if we don't manage to nail one of them, we have to do a dare at the end of the year.
A dare?
Yeah. Forfeit, sorry, whatever word you want to use. Duchess?
Nothing. I'm perfectly comfortable staying where I'm at.
You're so difficult sometimes.
I mean, look, if I decide I want to try to learn something, then I decide I want to try to learn something. Otherwise, I'm comfortable
This
where
is
I'm
for
at.
the show. This is for the show, not for you. So give me 3 things.
Oh, then definitely nothing.
Definitely nothing. Not just nothing.
Jay?
I don't know. I am on the. I want to add stitched aliens to the to the website and stuff. So maybe work on those a little bit more. I really just haven't given that any time, and maybe just get the staggered fused down because I still suck at those, and I haven't really revisited that in quite a while since. When did we talk about this? Like in August?
Yeah.
And I'll send you those pictures of like my failures.
Yeah.
Stitches are actually pretty easy, honestly. Like once you kind of like get down the hang of
it's just
like,
tedious, but they're easy.
Yeah. Once you get, I mean, the stretch is essentially the same. I mean, they're not much different. They're
because I could do like more or less no stretch with the stitch. It's like really weird to do, but I more or less do it.
I do mine with a stretch, which was kind of a bitch to fucking learn, but like having like an extra like wire inside, like that I have to like maintain. But once you get it down, like it's not that bad. Actually, I do want to try to learn interlocks eventually.
Yeah, gravel throat. I did not.
I know how to do them. Like I know the basics, and I know how to like create the decor for them, but I can't get the fucking tension down for them to wrap properly. Mine always fucking collapse, bro.
I'd like to be able to get a good looking Zuka out. So I think they look quite good after a while. If you can get them wrapped just right. Because I know when we was doing them, there was always a bit off. But when you see some of these photos, especially like gravel throats ones, they're just sort of like perfect, all sort of twisted in the exact same spot, nice and tight. I think they'll look quite nice.
Yeah, I mean, I've done them once. I've done one fucking pair like successfully. I
Yeah.
don't know how. I don't know how or what magic I used to do it, but I tried it a second time. I can't replicate it like at all. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So
It was
I
the
mean,
oddest
interlocks,
thing.
sure. I just want to master fucking like aliens just in general.
Like different variations of aliens.
Yeah, because I can already do stitched aliens, and obviously I can do regular aliens like no issue. But I just want to do it. I just want to do alien variations outside of fucking for aliens. Fuck doing for aliens. I do not like doing for aliens.
Yeah. You see, I've been trying to work a little bit more with ribbon wire because I done a big order last week trying to fill in all the gaps. So I got some 29s, 32s, 34s just to try and fill in the little gaps. And then I got a discount code for an English wire company that does ribbon wire. So I've just bought a load of ribbon wire. Like 1, 2, 3s, 4s, and 5s, 0.5s. So I did try and we did say Staggerton's wee baby Seamus. So I do want to try and get back on the ribbon wire game, but the problem that I think that I had is obviously I'm using the lathe, but I've got a new drill and I'm building the other swivel thing so I can build higher up with smaller amounts. So I think once I lower the amount, because the smallest I can do is like 5 foot, which is way too much to use with ribbon wire. So I'm going to try and bring it down to like 9 inches. And I think I wouldn't have an issue with it once I get that low.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a problem doing them. I don't know why, but
yeah, the problem I seem to be having, I don't know whether it's because I'm doing obviously it's like 5 foot of ribbon wire, is that once you get the ones at the chuck end all lined up, and as you move down, you seem to get it all in the right place. But when you try and put the frames in, the swivel will turn, but it looks like it's all right. Then they all start to sort of, rather be like that, they sort of go like this way. So when you look at them through the glasses, you can see a couple of them, and then you realise that it's all sort of dropped and splayed a little bit. So that's what I need to work on next, just to be able to get some ribbon wire down. So I think ribbon wire does open a lot of doors once you be able to understand it and work with it. Because then obviously you can do aliens, you can do staggered frames, everything like that.
For aliens is another one, yeah. I'm great at it. I still haven't gotten for aliens down. I end up squishing everything hard.
Yeah, I was just saying the Duchess. But the problem I had is I'm trying. The minimum I can do is 5 foot of anything, and that's too long for any sort of ribbon wire. So trying to get 9 inches, and then at least that way I can get a couple of pairs out at a time.
I keep telling you, dude, start small, then work your way up. But you're like, you want to run before you could even stand up.
The problem is with my track, the shortest end is 5 foot, so it won't go any closer than 5 foot. So that's why I got a standalone drill and a mount that I'm going to put the it's basically the cot that broke. I've nicked a couple of the slats out of the cot and turning that into a swivel mount. Just so I can't be asked to spend any more money. Because you look at that coil factory, like, ooh, that would work perfectly. I don't really need to spend like 100 quid. I've got like loads of bit of wood outside. I might as well just make it. It's like you've seen my build table. That is like the most Frankenstein build table you can have. It's a bit of everything just drilled together. And I think that's what a lot of people. Because I know in chat we had it last time, and it pops up quite a lot. What's like the best starter for building coils? Like what lathe should I get? What swivels do I get and stuff like that? And I think it just brings it back to there's no special one. If it means you mixing and matching shit, building something of your own, it will work just as well as if you're spending 180, 200 quid on a standalone purpose-made Sunday drill or classic Clouds or Coil Factory drill set and swivel set. You don't need shit like that.
I like
Just
my
use what's
classic
laying around.
I still want to get one of those hand drills, the ones that you just turn it with the little crank
Oh yeah.
for doing some of like the more intricate builds.
Oh yeah, you can get them on Amazon.
Yeah, it's just trying to find a system to stand the thing up by itself has kind of become a pain because I don't want to hold it the whole time. I become spoiled that way. Damn it!
Was it Sherlock Holmes that used to put his drill on top of like an old laundry basket with a towel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it just shows you
like
whatever you got around. Well, look at MTAG. If you look at his old videos on, was it Local Vape? His swivels were attached to like a random bit of wood that was just C-clamped to the table.
Oh, that was me, dude. I used to have a little piece of wood and I drilled the big nail like this long and I would just put the swivel at the end.
Yeah.
That was me for like 2 years right there.
But I do think it's interesting where it's the same with any sort of hobby. When you go and look at starting a hobby, you always look at the biggest and the best out there, and you could easily drop 200 quid. It doesn't mean you're going to build any better. If anything, if I'm being hands on heart, God's honest truth, it's been harder to learn to build with the purpose-made drill box and the swivel than it was with the drill and a couple of swivels sitting off the side of a vice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just don't get the town pound ones like Adam did.
Mate.
I don't even know where that ended up because I cleaned up my desk a long time ago and I threw a bunch of stuff into a junk drawer.
Make sure you get the bigger ones, bro.
Dude,
Get like a size 5 swivel.
Yes.
Right? If you get those little itty bitty like fucking 10-pound fucking swivels, I promise you're gonna get 3 spins into it and it's gonna break.
Well, it's not even that. How are you getting 26 gauge 3-core in there?
I did.
I can understand for like a Clapton or a D-core, but for a triple core 26 gauge.
I was getting quite but it was funny because I used that for like those for 2 years. And it wasn't
complaining about having to lube them up with fucking WD-40, which made it so much worse. I remember the first time you posted about that, I was like, no.
Yeah. So I use Skate Bones lube now on my swivels. But yeah, that was funny. You'd be building and all of a sudden it would just like snap. Like, another one gone. Take out a massive jar of like 100. But that's learning. But at the same time, I still managed to get a lot of successful aliens out of it. So you just work with what you got or what you stupidly order. Because I've got to be honest with you, looking back on it, when I used to watch videos of people building and there was the same symbols, I was like, they look a lot bigger than mine. And it never crossed my mind that I bought the wrong ones.
I'm sure Adam says that a lot. They look a lot bigger than mine.
It looks a lot bigger on TV.
TV adds 10 pounds.
10 inches. Oh, it's all good. Right, we're going to take 2 seconds for a bit of a warning. So sit back and enjoy.
Please know and apply your knowledge on Ohm's law when venturing into rebuilding or producing your own coils. Have battery safety at the forefront of your mind before using a new battery in your device.
So thanks to our good friend Surag, who
This is Professor Surag.
who just tried to disguise his voice so we all know that it's fucking him. So
He's not disguising it. That's a character. That's Professor Sewer Rug.
thanks for thanks for the bumpers. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, he's done some good ones. I
Sewer
had that
Bane.
same. Oh, but yes. On a serious note, I am gonna start playing them pretty much every show, because if we do talk about like resistance that we build at, doesn't always mean that you should. So, as it states, just know what you're doing. If you don't know, ask one of us, or use Vape Tool, Steam Engine. They're all in the description. There's a document in our description of stuff you can buy, like what we've been talking about, and the different sort of coil calculators you could use. So make sure you know what you're doing before. And as well with batteries, pardon me, make sure you check your batteries before you use them. There's no nicks, tears, dents, and all that shit, because we don't want you hurting yourself.
And if somebody gives you advice, it's coming from a real place. Don't just wave it off and go, he doesn't know what he's saying, or she doesn't know what she's saying. Because I've seen people that have been told, do not go under a certain point on a series. And then they go to a certain point that we would normally rock on a single battery. And then the damn thing explodes. And then they go, well, why did it happen? It's like, you're forewarned.
Yeah.
I guess that's from experience as well.
Yeah. We used to have a friend that would build boxes and stuff, and he built a series box for a person, and this person was told not to build below a certain point, and this individual decided I know better, and then the thing melted.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The whole battery set, everything.
Yeah. And if that
He was
advice comes from
pissed.
Klowne, then definitely disregard it.
No,
LPC,
what he tells you,
This is the guy who memes himself just trying to install coils. So, like,
oh, what?
be
Sorry.
cautious.
you're the guy that memes himself trying to install coils.
Yeah. I think the best one recently was I decided to rewick at work with only a pair of scissors, and I glowed the coils. And I don't know why I wanted to lift the coils up a little bit. I thought I better not touch it with the scissors. So I used my thumb and pushed it up. That made me squeal quite badly. I will give you that. I had a nice little alien on the side of my thumb for a week or two. So, yes, just make sure you use the correct tools. Do not use your limbs to strum the coils. Make sure you
Build
put...
on a regulated.
Yep. Do not vape without the cap on.
The dragon kiss is not fun.
Yeah, I've done that quite recently, wasn't it? I tell you, when I vaped without the top cap on. Yeah, on a Mac, that was something else. It was the closest I probably feel to what it was like with Botox.
That's a cover up. He didn't actually kiss the dragon. He decided to backtalk his missus, so she punched him in the mouth.
It was you that smacked me one. Oh.
Like you just hear, oh yeah.
we got that recorded. She's gone silent now. I'm becoming neck with a black eye. My girlfriend just opened a 10-year-old mech mod. She wished for her 40th birthday, so now I'm setting up her K-Fun night. Oh, nice. See, I still haven't tried a K-Fun.
They're nice.
I don't know whether it'll be up my because it's quite restricted, isn't it? It's more of an MTL.
Depends. You could open them up pretty good. You could put like a 0.5 in there. Yeah.
Ooh,
I have.
I've tried one K-Fun and it was a tuning K-Fun and it was amazing. Outside of that, I'll
With
probably never get
build?
it. Yeah, dude, with a tuning build. Outside of that,
nice.
I'll probably never own a K-Fun in my whole life because that's too much money for that much work to put into a K-Fun.
So I've seen the clones out there, but I don't know whether it was worth just to see what it's like. But
I just don't
We'll talk.
I just don't understand. Like, I just don't understand like why you have to completely take your atomizer off and then pull this
Because they
little
go on an
fucking
old school
screw.
system.
Why do you have to pull this stupid little screw out of the fucking bottom that you're probably gonna fucking eventually lose? And then it's not gonna big enough for you to put like any sort of bottle in it, even if it's a unicorn sip. You have to use a syringe in order to fill it up. So fuck that. I'm good.
Oh no, that's because those are the older K funds. The newer ones don't do that anymore. But yeah, that's old school vaping right there, dude. It used to be a lot more complicated.
No.
Anybody that picked up vaping after 2019 is a spoiled brat. That's all I gotta say.
We baby shavers
Struggle
love
for
this
vaping.
K fun, but hates it as well. Is it a sort of vape that it takes a while to do? And it's really fiddly, but it's worth it.
Like I said, the newer ones aren't that fiddly. At least I don't find them that fiddly.
What are you talking about? The same
Yeah.
reason.
It's like he said, if you're willing to do a Boro, you can do a K fun, dude.
Okay. Might have to look into it. But
Anthony, I already told you. Every time you need something rewicked, I'm not far away. You can just ship it to me here in New York. I'll ship it back to Ohio. It'll be fine.
I'm a
just
broke
use
spoiled brat. Dude, I feel you on that point. I'm a broke spoiled brat.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
even
dude,
Seamus
bottom
said
fill
bottom
is
fill is
so
dumb.
dumb. I hate bottom fill, but again, these are things that was like a normal thing years ago. And then like K Fun tries to keep it on that old school feel, so that's why they keep doing bottom fill, which that's still annoying. I remember whenever I saw like when top built tanks started coming out, I was so excited, and never a new tank or something came out. First thing I would look for, top fill, bottom fill. Oh, it's bottom fill. Go to hell. I don't want it.
I think my first one was you had a little button on the side and the top cap slid over, but it was never enough to get the bottle in. So you'd have to take the drip tip off, and the amount of drip tips.
That's
Is that
a
a sign?
Kanger. That's a Kanger top fill. Like one of the first top built tanks. See? Very old school still.
Anthony. That's hilarious. Holy shit.
You
that's
can
funny as fuck.
rewick Falcon coils.
Yeah, you can.
They used to do tutorials for rewicking sub-ohm tanks. Just nobody cared. But you can actually rewick sub-ohm tanks. It's just a pain in the ass.
Just about to say, it seems like an absolute pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, because you have to take apart the whole coil head.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, and then you
Didn't
have
they
to
bring
rewrap,
out-
and then you have to rewrap the cotton like a certain way, like around the fucking, like the actual like cotton or
Coil?
the actual like coil
Oh,
itself.
it goes around,
And then-
doesn't it?
Yeah, and then you have to like figure out how to like slot it back in without fucking everything up.
Yeah, because they're vertical coils. I hate vertical coils so much.
Didn't they for a little while bring out the sub-ohm coil cleaner? So I remember seeing that somewhere. It looked like a little robot.
Oh yeah. Nick had one. There's like a
That's probably where I saw
there's like a ultrasonic cleaner for your fucking coil heads.
I do
Did
not
he?
remember that.
It'd be interesting to see how long it would last. Yeah, I haven't used a
I
sub-ohm.
don't remember what it was called, and I don't use sub-ohm tanks either. But
Yeah.
I
It's
did
kinda like
see
that air
fucking
vent
2
thing.
years ago, Nick got one.
You remember that air vent thing that was supposed to suck all the vapor out of the room so nobody
Oh
would
yeah,
hear
dude.
vaping?
And it was supposed to be super quiet.
It wasn't quiet and it didn't make any vapor.
Yeah, dude, you had to have like 3 of them in your fucking room for it to even make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Right.
And so like
Should
any
we-
phone call like you were on, people were just like, "Where are you at?" And you're just like, "Don't worry, I'm just skydiving in a wind tunnel right now. It's fine."
Was it just like a giant extractor fan type job?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they were supposed to like suck up all the the vapor itself, and then like disperse it evenly, so that way like you couldn't like notice any like vapor clouds, and it wasn't like super like cloudy in the house.
Oh,
And
okay.
they didn't work like at all.
But they made an absolute killing though.
I'm sure they did.
Oh, that was the gimmicky stuff from 2016 right there.
Well, right.
God, I've been doing this far too long.
Yeah. That's why I quit Dinosaur. That's why I come to you for everything. Vape
What's
related.
funny is like Steve is like been at it longer than me, and he even pulls out things where I'm like, dude, when did that come out? He's like 2009. I'm like, oh,
Vape
I wouldn't know.
It might have been Vape Nut, Gravel Throat, possibly. Let me find out.
Vape Nut.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That was it. The Avatar Vape Nut air purifier. These things are so dumb. I'm gonna put a link to it from vape sourcing. Please make sure you're at least 21. In the chat, so everyone else knows exactly what the fuck we're talking about.
I'll bring it up.
If you want to see what we're talking about, the link is in the chat.
Looks like a Roomba.
Well, I'll bring that up.
Oh, that is too funny.
All right, let's get this up.
Oh God, I remember the vape watch. That was awful too.
That's the Vape Nut.
No, I know. Anthony Ramella's talking about the vape watch.
Oh.
He's like, can somebody rewind my vape watch?
Oh, those vape watches, they were like 40 quid, and then within like 2 weeks of being released, they're like in the bargain bin for $5.
Like how they have EU white and UK white.
Yeah.
That's Arctic Fogger, not Gravel Throat.
You're not Gravel Throat?
I mean, close enough. It's fine.
Different parts of the world, but close enough.
The UL amulet. Yeah, that thing was a piece.
Oh, that's what it was called, yeah.
I remember when I saw that, I was like, no. And this is like, especially when like here in the US, the government was looking really hard at vaping for gimmicky crap. Yeah. I was like, really? You released the shit right now. Way to make us look like bigger assholes.
And I don't even like Dragon Ball Z, but when they done the Dragon Ball RTA, it looked like a big like yellow dragon. I thought that looked pretty cool.
No, okay, here's the thing. Well, gimmicky, and it's kind of still on the big no list. It came out long before anybody knew vaping, anybody knew anything about it. And even the guy that made it was actually a Dragon Ball fan. It wasn't like it's some random Chinese company coming out with gimmicky shit. Like the dude's all like, I wanted to make something for me that I liked.
Fucking Anthony, bro. Yeah, the shit that comes out of your mouth.
Oh dear.
That's hilarious. UK way, it's called oppression. Holy shit.
Yeah, I did see the new it looks like the Gundam Nitros. They've come up with loads of really random colorways, haven't they, recently?
Oh, there was that Iron Man looking thing. Or no, it was the Captain America thing, and they didn't even hide the fact that it was Captain America. It was like some mod, I can't remember, but
they also did an Iron Man.
Yeah, the Iron Man mod. Yeah. I like the mod that was a Pokeball. That looked pretty cool.
See, those were actually like modder made, not actually made by like a big manufacturer.
Oh, I thought that might have been a company.
Yeah, just like the one that was a fucking
not like this guy.
Like an old school fucking Game Boy one too.
Mm-hmm. There's just somebody that was like, I could make this into a vape.
I saw the one when I used the old Super Nintendo remotes. They look pretty cool.
Yeah, they did those too.
Yeah, I did like them.
The era where basically it was kind of like stoners. I could turn that into a bong. It was the same concept.
In 2 weeks, we're gonna see Adam come back on the show, and he's got like a GameCube and shit with just like a stem sticking out of it. And he's gonna be like, "Look at my new vape, dudes."
It holds 13 batteries.
It was like
And
at the expo.
72 mils of liquid. You know how much banana custard I could go through right now?
Somehow he got like an RTA version of the Colorado.
I still need to get my hands on that Colorado.
Dude, they're cool as fuck. I used to have one. I lost one in my move to New York. I had one though.
I'm still tempted to get one at some point.
I mean, I could probably talk to Surag and be like, "Hey, I need you to go buy me a Colorado," because he lives down the street from Papergate. So I'd be like, "Go buy me a Colorado and some MFPB, and then we're good." Or maybe get Seamus to do it or something. He also lives down the street from the Prestige.
Yeah, I'll have to do that at some point. But the expo they made, I know Overkill made the mod, and it had something like 21,700 batteries in it. And this dude took such a big hit, he passed out and headbutted the floor. He ended up having to get stitches in his eyebrow because he couldn't catch his breath.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, I think he's on YouTube somewhere or one of their Instagrams or something. You can see it. Didn't they make that?
I don't remember. It sounds familiar. I mean, they probably have.
Because they done the hoodie, didn't they? When they had the vape on the toggle. Do you remember that? I remember seeing that.
No. I don't remember
So,
that.
where was it? Sure, that's right. Yeah, vaporizer hoodie. So
Yeah, there was that. I remember that.
108 quid it is. Duchess, you need one of these. I don't understand.
He wants a Colorado, bro. That's dumb. That's fucking.
Dude, even the guy looks like a douche.
I was going to say, why is he wearing ski goggles? £108. Look fly while you discreetly smoke. That's not very discreet, is it? Oh, there you go. It's just like a little.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's so dumb. Yeah, Seamus, he wants a Colorado.
There you go.
Also, fun fact for anyone who doesn't understand why the Colorado is 52.8 millimeters. It's because Denver at sea level, or its elevation is actually at 5,280. Fun fact for you. That's why.
I thought it's because Yosh is just very, why the fuck not?
No. It's because Denver is at 5,280 feet above sea level.
Cool. Right, should we get some tunes?
Yeah.
And we gotta pick music.
We got to pick the music. So, guys in chat, throw in some tunes, and we'll add them to the playlist.
Just remembered I gotta add bumpers to my show too.
Ooh, what have I been listening to recently? Sure.
Have you guys got any ready to go?
I'm trying to remember if I added some of these songs yet.
Yeah, we're gonna add 1056, Seiko, and Cold
Seiko,
Please.
did you say?
Yeah, Seiko. I'll put it in the chat actually for the show. Hold on.
What was the second one?
Hold on, I'm gonna put all the spellings in here for you so you don't fuck it up.
I won't fuck it up.
Okay. I mean, you have You literally have a Friday show that says, "Can he get it right the first time?"
Well, that wasn't my choice. Your first one's on there.
I mean, sure. So yeah, that one, and then we're gonna go with what have I not added already? Sorry.
Oh wait, we're on a new season too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Which means I can add whatever the fuck I want. Let's go with. I don't know yet. Hold on. Hold, please.
Jay, have you got any songs ready?
I got one at least. I'll give you Legend Has It by Run the Jewels. I'll give you this one. How about this? 9 Lives by Madsen.
Hang on. 9 Lives. Madison.
Yes. They are a Swedish psychobilly band.
Cool.
It's right up Duchess's alley. It sounds very Nashville.
I mean, I don't use Spotify, so I'll literally never listen to it.
It's probably on Apple, so it wouldn't matter.
I'm going to go for Nothing But Trouble by the Lazies. And I'm going to go for... Shuffle Your Feet by Black Rebel Motorcycle Club.
Yeah. So there's my two. There's that I'm putting in. So we're gonna go 1056 Seiko, and then we're gonna go with Comethazine from Atlas.
Cool. On. Well, what have we got in chat?
Let's see. Nothing yet. Not really. I mean, we've got a couple. We've got Big L by 5 Finger Death Punch in there. 21.
That's not 5 Finger Death Punch. That's 5 Fingers of Death. Come on.
Oh, whatever. Close enough.
Not really.
I can't read.
Just in case people want to listen to it, the link's in chat.
I'm developing atomism. I can't read, so.
Well, I'll pick that one because you said it wrong. So 5 Fingers of Death, Big L.
It was good.
Yeah, Seamus. Fucking great fucking song.
I don't know. It's Duchess saying it's a great song. I can't trust that.
Yeah, we're going to go with Seamus. I don't know what Jake's going to pick out, but I'm picking out what Seamus put in there.
What did Seamus put in? Sun Eater.
Yeah, by Lorna Shore. Because Will Ramos is just a badass in general.
I'm listening through these songs because I don't know all of them. This song's 14 minutes long.
Which song?
Nick Cave, O'Malley's Bar. Dude, Will Ramos is fucking insane. I
fucking love him.
I aspire to be him when I grow up, but damn, I hate this kid because the talent. Fuck.
Did you see the video when they took him to like the throat specialist and they put a camera down his throat? That looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Listen, everyone has seen that video.
Was that?
Like when he was on like this vocal coach, she had reacted to their video and then she had him on the show. And he was talking about how he started like at 13 practicing in his bathroom with like a little recorder. I was like, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
And like my son takes after the old man quite well on the vocal stuff. And I was like, dude, just keep practicing. You could be the next Will Ramos. And he's like, nah, I don't want to do metal. I was like, damn it.
Oh.
Oh, happy New Year, Peter. Thanks for being here, bud.
Did you pick a song, Jay?
Oh man. Yeah, we'll go with the Nick's Cave, the long song.
O'Reilly's part? O'Reilly's Auto Parts?
O'Malley.
Or no, he put O'Reilly at first.
No, you put O'Malley's. You really can't read, sir.
No, listen. It literally says O'Reilly's bar is the best. And then Seamus put it's Lorna Shore, and then he said, I mean O'Malley.
Oh, I'm reading way higher up than that.
Yeah.
I'm reading where he actually put the song down.
Duchess is giving away free coils.
No, I'm not. I don't give away free product.
Not no more.
Well, you did do a huge free dump, though, didn't you? So I suppose that sorts you out for the year.
Yeah, I mean, when I was first trying to get started and like get people to like notice me, I was like, "Here, try my shit." Now that I'm a little bit more like established and people kind of like understand like who I am and like what I do, like, and more people have like had it and like can vouch for things. Yeah, no more
Didn't
of
you
that.
just recently give? Must be about 50 pairs out for free.
That was for Nick, bro.
That's still free.
That's
stuff.
advertisement. That's not free.
Yeah, that's advertisement, bro.
Oh, I don't do none of that.
Yeah, because he gives
Cool.
them away in like boosh boxes and like giveaways and like use them on build streams. It's all advertisement for me.
It does you guys good, yeah. Cool. Well, I think we get to that
That's all
song.
like I'm good here in the UK taking over.
Nah,
Yeah,
not even close.
that's because
mate.
there's 3 fucking UK builders, bro.
Like it's gotten to the level where he has to build a competing company so he could fight against himself at this point.
Yeah, it's called Cozy Coils. Oh, but my company has actually, as of yesterday, been struck off. So technically, I'm no longer a company. Till
Wait,
next
what happened?
week. Oh, I closed my company down and opened it up differently because I'm getting fucked with tax and shit. Because I was a limited company, and you pay a hell of a lot more tax as a limited than as a sole trader.
Oh, it's
So
sole proprietor. Yeah.
So to become a sole trader, I had to strike off my own company.
He had to kill the LLC.
Yeah, so
This is
so
like when he
that-
forgot his Instagram password and he had to start a new password on Instagram because of it.
that's great. No one else would have done it themselves. It still makes me laugh when Sifu sent me a really nice message. It was like, "Oh, brother, I'm really sorry it's happened to you." So I was like, "I've done it myself," because he got fucked massively, didn't he? His one got taken over, and I remember Tribal's got taken over because the only reason we knew, I was sitting at work, and I had a message saying, "Mate, I need you to send me 250 quid now," and I was like, what? So and I knew it's not the sort of thing he'd do. So I was just like, mate, no. And I was just playing with him. And he was like, right, whatever you've got, I'll take it. And I text Tribal, I was like, dude, you've just been hacked, mate. This guy's asking everybody for money. So it's bad. It's mental.
Oh yeah, I got one of those. I just deleted the conversation altogether. I was like, yeah, you can go to hell.
Right. We've hit that hour and a half mark now, haven't we? Just gone quick.
Yeah, Poonsauce also got his stolen too.
Oh, did he? Was that recently?
No, this was last year. I mean, it was during the whole debacle with like when Seafoods got hacked as well.
So I think they get into one, then they just start working their way through all their friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you know what we did? You know what we did for fucking Poonsauce? It was February of 2022. We were all in Ohio for like a get together for Steel Valley. We were out to eat, and so what we did is all of us broke out our phones and opened up IG, and all of us simultaneously called his fucking goddamn IG, like trying to get the dude to answer the phone. Like, and we were just blowing his fucking IG out, dude. It was fucking hilarious. We were all just sitting around this giant ass fucking table, me and Frames and Ashton and everyone else, like just blowing up his fucking IG, bro.
I remember Sifu started sending that guy that hacked his. He started sending him pictures of STDs. He looked up the most disgusting STD you can think of just for that. He's like, I didn't know this until now, but now I know what to do. I was like, God.
A blue waffle.
Oh, it's way worse than that. I can't remember what he said it was called, but it sounded awful.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to, sadly.
Yeah, I have my two-factor authentication.
So do I.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's annoying, that two-part verification. It really annoys me, but you have to do it. See, I can't log into my computer without having my phone.
Yeah, because I get like random spam emails. Like I was just talking to somebody about this the other day, like all the time and stuff. And I was just telling them about one that I got the other day that was like, "Oh, you had $59 deposited into your Cash App account." I'm like, "No, I didn't, because I had push notifications turned on." Cash App would have fucking told me.
You guys
I get fake UPS emails saying that I have a package that I didn't get delivered, and I'm like, nah, I'm a paranoid weirdo. I know what packages I have coming.
Yeah. I also got one from Netflix that was like, "Oh, your Netflix subscription didn't renew, whatever else." And I'm like, "Oh, it's a good thing that I fucking hate Netflix and I only use Hulu."
I put the across the pond email thing on my phone just because I was trying to do some bits on the computer, and the amount of spam that American emails get compared to what the UK get, I'm not even joking. It was random shit, as well as offering me fuck tons of cash within 10 minutes. So, would you like $4,000 in 10 minutes? Just click this link. Like, nah.
Nah.
No, it's
it's crazy.
You guys do get wrecked for stuff like that.
Yeah,
blue waffle.
Obviously, considering that I'm an Apple user, here's one. If you get an email that looks like this, titled iPhone 14 Pro, don't click on it. I'm gonna go buy mine from the Apple store. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, it's like, even if I get those, like, your auto renew did not go through, I'll just go straight to the app or the fucking site instead of dealing with some stupid email.
Yeah.
And then nothing comes up, and I'm like, okay, there you go. You're wrong.
You were wrong.
I have a tiny ass Insta with like 666 followers, and they still try baiting to steal. I get really weird stuff on Instagram. Like, I had one the other day, like trying to get me to be an ambassador to like women's jewelry, and it started with "Hello, darling," and I'm like, "Fucking There's some interesting ones on Instagram.
I got a weird text message the other day. Someone was talking about jewelry or whatever, and I was like, "I'm so sorry, you have the wrong number," whatever. And they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm so sorry." And I was like, hey, don't worry about it. It's fine. And then they finally text me back and they were like, you're such a sweet person. How old are you? And I was like, not answering that. I'm good. Never texting this person back.
It's like spam calls, dude. I think I have a minimum of like 23 numbers blocked at this point.
I like the accident ones. They're great. Were you in an accident? So you go, were you the one who hit me? No, we call it, did you hit my car? What's your name? And you just go off on them. They're like, they just put the phone down on you. Or I give them to my mate at work and he just abuses them on the phone. But the problem with that is, I have found if you do that too much, I think they give your number out more. He's a bastard. Got to keep calling this fella.
Yeah. Now I like that they've been doing like people that do voice acting for commercials and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They've been like answering the phone and they're like, hi, you've called the police. We will have a vehicle arrive at your house in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And you just see that number hang the fuck up.
There's that girl on you can see her videos here on YouTube. She does voice acting as well, and so she's got like a perfect like Siri and Alexa voice.
Yeah,
she does it like on the phone call and stuff, and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, my electronics are like freaking out right now. It's like crazy.
I like the dude that gets the scammers and then he have them crying on the phone. Do not redeem. And
and he has like the voice changer and everything.
Yeah,
to be like old people.
And he just wipes their computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like them. They're the good ones. We've been trying to contact you about your vehicle extended warranty. Yeah, I've had a few of them.
Yeah,
I had some kickback.
See, I think because I change my number every 2 years, I never keep the same number. There's always when I get a new number, within like the first 6 months, I just get inundated with calls, especially when it's a new one.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Well, it's midnight here, so I think we've done nearly an hour and 40 minutes. So I think we're coming to that time of the show. So does anybody...
All right, thanks for being here. We're out. Peace.
Bye-bye, Duchess. Oh, I'll beat you to it. Does anybody have anything cool or interesting or fun coming up?
I just got the show on Tuesday. I forgot what we're doing. I'm gonna have to check the show because I did say what we were doing. I think we're doing dessert mixes. So if you're interested in some dessert mixes and us talking about that stuff, come hang out. Sifu will give you a thorough explanation on why it works.
Yeah. Because it's guaranteed that every week Sifu has a dissertation. So, there's that.
Well, dude, here's the thing. He's passionate about things, and when he gets passionate, I mean, before the show, he spent a half hour explaining to me why his new bass is the best bass he's ever gotten.
Oh, trust me, I know. I talked to him every Thursday.
It's cool. I like my bass. I'm cool. I'm not gonna go out and buy your bass. I have one. I have 2, 3 actually. I'm good.
I love Sifu. It's hilarious.
So you can get people can go and watch Mixing It Up on KVTV _ online over on the YouTube. So make sure you go give him a like and a subscribe. And
remember, if you don't do the _ you end up at Indian funerals. And if you're interested in that, go check it out. It's very interesting.
If you want the Mixing It show, make sure you put the _ in.
Yep.
Duchess, anything from you, my dear?
No.
He's my dear now.
No, I don't have anything.
Okay.
Not doing anything. I don't ever do anything. I live a boring life. I go to work. I wake up. I go to work. I wake up. I go to work. I wake up. That's it.
Thank you for the shout there, Duchess. I'm bad at posting links and junk. I've been spoiled by Addy Tooney. I'll say that much. The man is on it all the time.
So if you want free coils, make sure you hit up Duchess. He's always for giving out free coils. All these lovely people.
If you want a very stern fuck off message back, then sure, message me, but not getting anything.
For me, next Friday there's a double feature because I didn't do a show this week, so we'll be doing some bits and pieces and a couple of live build streams. So it'll be quite a long show, but it'll be good fun. So make sure you head over there to what used to be called Keeping It Cartel, and it is now.
Can you get it right the first time?
There you go.
He doesn't even know that on the show.
Well, we're lucky Andy Jones's one didn't get picked because it would have been called Cunt.
Yeah, that would have gotten you taken off real quick.
Yeah.
No, it was supposed to be an acronym, and I don't remember what it stood for, but it came out and it spelled out cunt, which is fucking great, and I love that.
But yeah, come make sure you go over there for that. If not, make sure you go and watch Mixing It Up and support our sponsor on the Friday Fallout over at the Friday Fallout channel on the YouTubes. And yeah, until next time.
And if you want your kids to be read to you in a proper English accent, then go support fucking Adam's wife.
In actual English compared to Adam.
I am actually English. It's just I wasn't brought up. I was drug up, which was this is why this feral accent is the way it is.
And if you like reading, then go follow his wife on Instagram. She posts lots of books.
There you go. So yeah, she's happy. She's got a big smile on her face. More books will be going up on her YouTube next week. So we'll be reading some more books for you. If you want to see these lovely hands in action, folding pages of books, make sure you go follow X Ruby Reads X, which is this link here. Does anybody have any parting words before we go? Duchess always has little gems.
Go get some Anthony Romella glasses, and then thank me later.
All right, guys.
Get the posh one.
Get the posh ones, though. These ones.